The Canadian economy added 54,000 jobs in November, pushing the unemployment rate to its lowest level in 16 months. Statistics Canada's monthly survey found the job gains were driven by additions in part-time work linked with the healthcare and social assistance sectors, and a decline in the youth unemployment rate. This is the third consecutive month of job gains, with the Canadian economy adding 181,000 new jobs since September. With me now is Timothy Lang, President and CEO of Youth Employment Services. Timothy, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
So, youth unemployment down in November after spiking in recent months. What do you make of this?
Well, we saw difficult times for a lot of youth because of the extra immigration that came to Canada. It was record numbers, which long-term can help our economy, but short-term put immense pressure, a lot more people, and that's eased. So now that we've got more normalized immigration numbers, there's more opportunity. So that's one factor. And the second one is we also saw that the tariffs had an effect on a lot of businesses just being overly cautious in some ways, because they hadn't had an effect yet, so they stopped their hiring, and now they're seeing that things aren't as bad as they thought, so they're starting to hire again in those sectors. And then the third thing is, a couple of years ago, there was a mistake made by the federal government allowing temporary foreign workers in the hospitality and retail sectors. We know they're needed in manufacturing and some agricultural sectors, but they allowed them into the hospitality and retail, and they've stopped that, so that's opening up that sector as well.
Youth unemployment has been an issue that has been especially talked about recently. It's been raised in the House of Commons. What does this all mean, bigger picture?
Yeah, big picture, it's very important that we do all we can, even from federal government level, to support organizations like ours, Youth Employment Services, or the free services across the country, because the data shows that there's a scarring effect on this younger generation. When they are unemployed for a long period of time, it can affect their incomes lifelong, and it can affect the GDP significantly. So, contrary to that, if we actually do something to help employment, especially with young people, it can add significant billions of dollars to GDP. So it is important to act where we can.
We spoke with a number of youth over the summer who told us that it was difficult to find a job. Do you see this lower youth unemployment trend continuing? Could things improve by this summer?
We're always hopeful. Hopefully, if things go better, even with the tariff negotiations, then businesses will have a bit more confidence. Canada's one of the greatest countries in the world, but it is true that our business sector is sometimes a little more cautious than other places. As they said, that they made actions on employment before anything had taken effect. So if things go well with tariffs, they might get a little bit more robust and confident, and we could see a nice boom in hiring, which would drop unemployment even further.
All right, that is our time, Timothy. Thank you very much for this. That is Timothy Lang, the President and CEO of Youth Employment Services.